はあ。文化祭にかこつけてイチャついてるんじゃない。
たまに顔出す物質の空気が甘ったるくてしんどみ。場所をわきまえろバカップル。
叱られ役は甘んじて受け入れますけど、マジで付き合ってないんで。つうか先輩たちから見て小林さんから俺への恋あると思います？俺は意識されてなさすぎて悲しいくらいなんですけど。
Endo and Kobayashi this season has just been so incredibly enjoyable, and this episode number 9, is another perfect example of it just being incredibly entertaining. This episode, we got the transition into the Witch of Yore, and right before her attack, we know that next episode we're going to get the Witch of Yore attack. We got, kind of the transitional power of Kobayashi going into being the president of the broadcasting club, and we got to see a glimpse of probably what's to come, and probably going to be a little bit of an annoyance based on what I can predict is going to happen, but we did get a glimpse of the god character that's in the real world right now, feasting his eyes on Kobayashi once again, so we know he's going to come back into the mix. He keeps calling her Eve, so we know that he's going to come back into the mix and probably try and get between Endo and Kobayashi, and again, I talked about it last week's episode. There could be some parallelity or some kind of distinguishable thing that goes in between the two worlds. Heck, we might even see an episode or something, a portal or something open to where Endo and Kobayashi can go over to that world, or vice versa, or something like that. We could even see like a portal scenario kind of thing, because we've confirmed that this god character is in fact here, and he's mistaking Kobayashi to be this other character, which we have to assume is the main character of the story as it was originally written, not from the player's eyes. So these are all just things that we can assume that are coming, but this episode was absolutely entertaining, and I had a lot of moments to where I was laughing like 3 separate times, and I think that the first time was the transition of power, how all the different characters in the broadcasting club kind of really called Endo and Kobayashi out, and they called Endo out as being like the punching bag, because they can't internally they can't yell at Kobayashi. They just, when they look at her, they just can't do it, so they're gonna yell at Endo to kind of like take out their venting frustrations. And the first scene was when they were choosing the play. Originally Kobayashi wanted to write a play that was very similar to the game that they're playing, and Endo would be 𝐒𝐻𝐸, she would be Liselotte and stuff, and they pitched this story to them, and the whole club is just tired of their lovey-dovey energy inside of the club, and they go and yell at Endo. I was like, yo, we are sick. Every time we come into the room, there's this aura of just love in the air. We just can't deal with it anymore, and they chew Endo out, and they make him pitch a different story. So that whole entire scene, incredibly funny. The next scene that I thought was really, really funny as well too was Liselotte's little sister. I think her name was Cecile or Cecilia. Instantly fell in love with Fabian or Fabian, whatever the hell the character's name was, and she basically just declared like, "You're mine." And I just I don't know why, it just kind of hit for me. And then the last part was the dramatic reading, that the club ended up doing for the festival, or for like the school festival thing, whatever was going on. They decided to do a dramatic reading, and I just thought that the way that they did it just hit for me. I found it funny. It just kind of like so surreal and everything. And then I guess you could say the last part was Kobayashi was obviously jealous when her sister showed up, and she was trying to talk to Endo. Really, her sister's just looking out for her. She was just talking to Endo to try and gauge at, like, she knows her sister's bad at this whole love thing and confessional stuff and boyfriend-girlfriend things, so she was just trying to look out for her sister here. But it was still an enjoyable thing to see. Basically see Endo monologue about how much he loves Kobayashi, but then it was also fun to see her, Kobayashi actually get really jealous about her sister. So there's just so much that happened this episode, and I think it's all obviously leading up into, what's going to be coming next. Probably next episode, we're going to get the Witch of Yore fight, probably. And then we're probably going to get, considering that next episode's episode 10, we're going to have 2 more episodes after that, I believe. Let me fact check myself with that, actually, and make sure that we have 2 episodes, because sometimes they go 13 episodes. But yeah, no, this is a 12-episode season. So yeah, so we're going to have next week's episode, which we have to assume is the Witch of Yore fight, which looks like the teacher, that Leon guy who, Fine's mom, he has a thing for Fine's mom. It looks like he might actually come into the mix. But then the 2 concerning things with that is there's still obviously someone in the outside world that has a similar power to Endo and Kobayashi affecting that world. What's the deal with that? And then we have this god character as a secondary person. That's a whole thing as well. So these kind of two conjoining things that are kind of participating for everything is really interesting as well. So all these different things that are really, ongoing throughout the episode. But I mean, really, that's like just to kind of sum it up. But overall, fantastic episode. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed all the different nuances. Really enjoyed all the drama. Really enjoyed all the comedic elements here. I love that Lise is just falling even deeper with 𝐒𝐻. I love the moment that 𝐒𝐻 asks her to call him 𝐒𝐻, and she does, and 𝐒𝐻 is just like, I mean, he's busting at the seams, this boy. So just a really enjoyable episode, and another episode to really just make your Friday even better, or whenever you're watching this. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. As always, I appreciate you guys being here for another day, another episode, and I'll see you guys next Friday for episode number 9. All right, peace out.